Over the last couple of years, the bears have dominated the crypto market, keeping all asset prices in the gutter, but more importantly, preventing your bags from pumping. So in this video, I want to introduce to you the newest 1000x potential super cycle meme coin that could help us break free of the grips of the bears and kickstart the beginning of the long-awaited alt season that will pump your bags gloriously. And to demonstrate what I mean by this, I once again created a clip, and once again, it's not Hollywood quality or anything like that, but I wanted to bring this storyline to life again. And once again, in the comments below, let me know if you enjoyed this clip and whether you want to see more in future videos.
The bear market is over.
So here's the newest 1000x potential super cycle meme coin champion that will help us break free out of the grips of the bears and kickstart the alt season. And his name is Beast. So what makes Beast so special? So to answer that question, I want you to pay attention to this timeline right here that you see in front of you, because this timeline shows all of the notable creations by Matt Fury. And if you're not familiar with who Matt Fury is, he is the author and creator of Pepe and the Boys Club, among other very popular characters that became very, very popular meme coins as well, being worth hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars. So let's go ahead and have a look at this timeline right here. And you can see that the very first creation of Matt Fury was not Pepe. It was another frog called Hoppy, which was created in 2004. So, and then after that came Pepe, which was created in 2005, followed by the Boys Club. And of course, you have Brett, Andy, Landwolf, and Bird Dog. And very, very recently, we have Dork Lord here that was created in 2023. But what we really want to be paying attention to right now is Hoppy and Pepe and the Boys Club, because they share something that is very, very historic here. For example, if you look at Hoppy, he appeared and was featured on the book by Matt Fury called The Night Rider. So you can see right above my head, that is Hoppy right there writing the book, and he is on the cover of Matt Fury's book called The Night Riders. And if we go back to the timeline, we know that Pepe, Andy, Brett, and Landwolf appear on the cover of Matt Fury's Boys Club here. So, what's the important connection between, some of these very, very popular characters that I just pointed out and Beast right here? So if you look, you see Beast right here, and well, the one thing that he shares with all those different, meme coin characters is that he's featured in Matt Fury's most recent book called Cortex Vortex. And this book has just been released just a couple of months ago, actually, and you can see that there's only 120 copies in print. So very, very rare commodity right here. And the one thing that I really, really want to point out is that in all the cases of the characters that Matt Fury has created that have been created into its own meme coin, they have performed exceptionally well. So let's go ahead and have a look at some of the examples right here. So you can see that Pepe at its all-time high reached a market cap of $12 billion. Now you have Brett here. I don't know why they call it Board, but it's actually Brett. So this is Base Brett. Base Brett hit an all-time high of over $2 billion. And then you have Andy, Landwolf, and Hoppy all in the hundreds of millions of dollars when it comes to the market cap here. So Andy reaching 360 million, Landwolf 260 million, and Hoppy reaching its all-time high of 150 million. So the next one in line here, because he holds a very special place, because he does appear like all these predecessors before him on the cover of one of Matt Fury's book here. So the question becomes, what do you think? And once again, leave this in the comments below, where Beast will rank among Matt Fury's meme coins here. So do you think, what's the potential of Beast? Or do you think he could surpass Hoppy and achieve a market cap of greater than 150 million, or maybe now start to get into the really elite club, which is the boys club, and surpass, that of Andy or Landwolf. And in the exceptional case, do you think that Beast can rival the market cap of Base Brett or maybe even Pepe during this bull run? So once again, let me know in the comments where you think Beast will rank among his predecessors according to the main characters that have appeared on Matt Fury's book here. So really, really bullish for Beast. And once again, you're free to check it out. Here's the book that Beast is found on, and he's featured on the cover. And if we go to their X page here, we could see that right now they just surpassed the 1,000 follower mark. So really, really bullish to see that their community is growing here. So what's really awesome here, just 3 hours ago, they posted on X that they will be holding a Spaces on Thursday. So if you're free during this time, make sure to check out their Spaces, and that'll be a great opportunity for you to interact with their team as well and find out more updates in terms of what their vision is moving forward there. So really, really awesome, and give them a follow as well if you're interested in this project here. But super bullish with tons of potential, simply because, as we mentioned, they Beast appears on the cover of Matt Fury's most recent book called Cortex Vortex. So let's go ahead and look at its price chart here. So you can see when we first covered Beast, we had noted that a cup and handle, and you can see right here, I drew it the very first time that I covered this project, was forming, and you could see what happened after that. It just absolutely skyrocketed to the upside there. So when we covered this project the very first time, which was, I believe, about maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, it was sitting at a market cap of about $600,000, I believe. So roughly in this neighborhood right here. And then since then, it has absolutely been on fire. And then, I happened to cover it again a few days ago, and it reached the market cap of about $2.5 million. So within that time, after the very first video when we created it, when the market cap of Beast was sitting at about $600,000 market cap, within the next 24 hours, it did pretty much a 4x from there. It went from a $600,000 market cap all the way to roughly about $2.5 million market cap. So really, really good to see some strong positive price action. And since then, you saw that it kind of retraced a little bit, kind of chopped around, but it created a new all-time high that you see right here, breaking about the $3.5 million mark. And one thing I really want you to pay attention to is just yesterday, you saw this massive, nasty wick to the downside right here. So you had somebody that sold a huge chunk of their bags, and let me circle that wick right here. So it dropped the market cap of Beast from about 2.5 million down to about 900,000 to $1 million. So a really, really crazy drop here. But the one thing that I love about this project is the community held strong here. So let me give you an example of, first of all, what had happened. So here is, a message that I found, and obviously I crossed some stuff out here just as a redactment in terms of some private information. But here's what happened during that massive, nasty wick down. So just 1 hour ago, so that would be just yesterday, he nuked it. So that's the person who sold a large chunk of their bags in one sell. So this person ended up selling about $43,000 in tokens. So the chart went from about 2.5 million to 900K. But check out this. So the community came back and really showed how supportive they are of Beast here. So literally it took about 10 minutes and we were back at 2.1 million. And now we are steaming with a super, super bullish chart and like over 100 new holders. Wow. I'm super, super excited for Beast. And let me show you one of the buys that came in right here. And you can see that right here, the most important detail at the very bottom, you see that the market cap at the time was just over $1 million here. And this person came in and bought 6,300 $101 worth of Beast. So really, really bullish to see that the community came in here and absolutely bought up this dip. And right now, the current market cap of Beast is sitting at $2.2 million market cap. So once again, holding up very, very strong, because in most cases where the community is weak, if we saw a big wick like this where someone just totally dumped their bags, that would give a lot of reason for the community, if they didn't believe in the project, just to sell their bags in fear and to really cheat on the project. But you didn't see that at all. You saw immediate support from the community to come in and buy in that dip and now stabilize the price at over $2 million. So really awesome to see. In the short term, the price action is really, really strong, supported by a really strong community. Also, the team is a bunch of Chads as well, and it's in the right narrative, tied to Pepe and the Pepe'S and the Boys Club, which is expected to be one of the most popular and strongest narratives of this meme coin super cycle. So let me know once again when we go back here and we have a look at all the other Matt Fury meme coin characters that have been featured on his books. Where do you, in the comments below, let me know, where do you think Beast will rank among his predecessors here? So right now, once again, the market cap of Beast is sitting at about $2.2 million market cap, but for simple math, we'll say 2 million. So if it's to reach the market cap of Hoppy, that would be a 75x from now. If it's to reach a market cap of Landwolf is sitting at 260 million, that would be 130x. And if it's to reach a market cap of Andy's all-time high is 360 million, that would be 100x from here for Beast. And in the very bullish case, let's say that Beast actually reaches into the $1 billion market cap and rivals that of Brett's all-time high of 2.3 billion, that would be about 1,000x from here. And let's say that let's say in the super bullish case that Beast is able to reach the market cap of the all-time high of Pepe of 12 billion, that would be about a 5,000x from here. So once again, let me know in the comments where you think Beast is gonna rank among Matt Fury's meme coin characters that have donned the cover of his book. And with that, I always like to end with, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. And crypto is risky. As much as everything could go to the moon, it can go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. And once again, I am not a financial advisor. So if everything sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.